Hit record. Fire up motor.
Take off. The home point has been made. Please check it on the map. Maximum flight altitude reached.
Okay, I think your video is going to be better than mine.
Probably.
It's so smooth, man. It went up like a rocket. No, you don't like it.
I'm gonna close the door, buddy. Stay. Stay. Oh, okay.
Just like have it locked in a position right now?
That's all you gotta do, man. Send it up. It does it all on its own.
Really?
Smiley, come on. Go in. Enough. Come on, Smiley. Come here. Get in there. Smiley. Either be quiet.
Man, it just holds itself perfect. And there's a bit of a breeze.
Yep, and there's what I'm seeing. Look down at us.
Can I get a copy of the video?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, it was. Looking down at us. Looking at the roof. Roof looks nice. Looks perfectly new.
So are you skilled enough now where you can scoot along the side of the house and check the gutters directly?
I probably could.
Why is the light in the front turning from red to green? It goes green, then it goes red, and then it goes off.
It was at red, I think, because it was at max altitude.
And you said you got that set at what right now?
30 meters, about 97 feet.
Okay, yeah, that's about right. Oh. Was that a dip in air pressure that it corrected for itself, or was that you just dropping it?
That was me. Check out what the neighbors got going on in the backyard. Oh yeah, alright.
I'll erase that video from the, or that audio from the video when I put it on YouTube. So. Let's see what the neighbors are doing. Well, that's pretty damn cool, man. So, I don't want to get... Oh, you got actually you got joysticks. So you're flying more by looking at the drone right now than watching the screen, right?
Yep.
I'm not going to ask you about all that shit.
Just mostly flight telemetry.
Okay.
Height, distance, RPMs, power.
So you could theoretically fly by instruments.
Yep. It's not recommended, nor is it legal.
No, I would imagine not.
I don't
Do you ever
believe
think of
it's
buying
legal
guards for the propeller? In case
yes,
you bang into something?
but that makes it less portable.
Oh, right, because this folds up into
Yeah, you don't want to put fucking structure on it because this thing folds up into a tiny little bag.
Yeah, you showed me that one day, that it folds up in that little pouch,
Yep.
along with the extra batteries.
Exactly. So yeah, if you can buy, they make them, you can buy them, but I think it's silly for this particular model.
God, I wish they weren't $1,200 because I'm actually looking at buying a $1,400 guitar.
Well, if you only get one battery, it's really only $1,000.
Well, at that point, if you're in for 1,000, you're in for 1,200.
Well, that was my theory.
Yeah,
Might as well get extra batteries.
yeah. Because flying for like 11 minutes is not fun.
This thing goes for 26, 27.
Per battery?
Yep.
Oh, so you could get like an hour and a half out of this.
I could. The limiting factor, though, is this thing has a battery, too, and it's non-swappable.
Okay.
So, but yeah, it's, I mean, it's pretty steady all on its own.
So one is height and one is direction?
Yep, one is, left is up and down, and then left and right on the left, this is spin it.
Oh, rotate, okay.
Yep. And then
The other one's
the other one is directional. So forward, backward, left, right.
Tell you what, let me put it back where it was and just run through right from where you were over there again. Can I get in between you? Run through those. You don't have to say it out loud. Just run through this. Let me find it first. You know, it's better if I just not use my phone. Just run through those. Hold on, just run through those again.
So spins it left, bring it back to the right, left stick up, left stick down. So I want to spin it and then go forward, I push right stick up. Once I let up on the right stick, it just stops that spot. And then if I want to go back, I just push down on the right stick. If I want to go to the right, hit the right stick to the right stick to the left, takes it to the left.
Cool. That's good too because the sun was hitting it better, so I think it'll be easier.
We're spinning, those props are going at roughly 570 RPMs.
I wouldn't doubt it.
You would not want to take one of those to the face.
No. Sounds nastier than the skew. That's just so cool how you can just lock it there.
Yep. You can lock it on us. Well, it has other modes too. So like, for example, like up at the land, we got in the ATV and put this thing up in the air, and there's like a follow mode. And so you
it'll just follow you?
Yep. I don't even have to drive it. It'll just follow the vehicle.
What about these videos that we see where they're like racing each other through courses like in the woods?
This isn't that drone.
Okay.
Those are even more high tech.
Really?
Than this. Yep. This thing will get wiped in one of those races. Like I said, this thing has like top speed of like 40 some odd miles an hour in sport mode.
Yeah.
Those videos you see, they're doing like 60 and 70 miles an hour.
Really?
Yep.
Through the trees?
Through the trees.
That's asking for trouble. It's just so like not jerky. Like when you give it an input, it doesn't like jerk in one. It does everything really smooth.
No, and what's
like when you sent me that video that day when it took off, that's why I couldn't believe the video. It looks like it was shot like on a professional movie camera.
Yep.
Well, you know they're using these now instead of helicopters to shoot movies because they
way
shoot
cheaper
in 4K. Well, yeah, a helicopter is what, $3,000 an hour?
Well, this company makes one that's like for professionals. I think it's called what's it called? But it's a big fucker. I mean, like
4K
multi-camera.
Yeah.
But all the same technology is, you know,
but still, this
built
will
into
shoot
it.
high def.
Yep. 4K.
This will shoot in 4K?
Yep.
Then why do you need a big?
More stability. Like, I was glad the winds died down today because when I was up over like the lunch hour, it was really fucking windy.
Well,
and this thing will do a good job of correcting for the wind, but when it has to do that, it cuts battery life significantly.
Well, it's working a lot harder.
Yep. Let's go look at the kids next door.
No, I read. Man, that gets up there.
Yeah, and that's
Maximum flight altitude reached.
When they're fighting, you've seen it, right?
I have not.
Okay. Well, there's a part where they're fighting on let's say very large area, and there's some big long camera sweeps, between from the hero to the bad guy.
Yep.
And that's where I read that they use a drone instead of hiring a helicopter because it was easier, and they could reshoot takes just like that. Just like everybody back to your spots, they back the drone up.
Yep.
They don't have to fly a helicopter all the way around. And the drone, they can adjust it a lot faster so they can follow the actors more easily.
There's a capital. There it is. Way the hell out there. Oh, forgot to turn Wi-Fi off. That probably wasn't ideal. See the capital.
Any of the neighbors get about?
No one said anything.
No.
Not yet, anyway. I haven't really left the property, so there's not much they can say.
That's true. I'm in my airspace.
Yeah, so it's at max altitude. I think that's why it goes red. Now, if I bring it down, it'll
I got
just stay
you.
at...
So it's telling you that it's at where you set it to stop.
Yep.
Almost like a brake light.
Yeah, kind of. It's a pretty nice looking neighborhood we live in here.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to bring it over someday and fly it around the park. Get a big sweeping, nice big circle of the park. And then it would be cool. I'd like to get a shot of like in front of my house from that high up in the air.
Yeah, I tell you, if I were in the market to sell a house, I would video the shit out of the house, and have it up on the the site.
They have the 3D, you can walk around.
Yeah, why not do the same outside?
Yeah.
Oh, car's going by. She thinks, Miney, you're not impressed?
If the weather holds up, you think I could bring the kids over someday? Or you could, like I said, you could come over to the park and show them. They would get a huge kick out of that, especially Hannah. And you said you got extra propeller blades with it?
Yeah, I got 2 extra sets. Haven't needed them yet.
2 full sets.
Yep. There's new ones out though that I should get. They released the fucking DJI Mavic Pro Platinum, and so they made a couple of design changes. One of them is the propellers have those like curved wingtips like you see on airplanes now.
To vector the air.
Yeah, it's added efficiency. So allegedly, just by getting those props and putting them on there, I can get like another 3-4 minutes of flight time.
Because you take the vortex out of the edge of the propeller.
Yep.
Yeah. That's why on newer airplanes the wingtips are curled up.
Exactly. More stable and better fuel efficiency.
Yeah, it stops vectoring, so you don't get little swirls around the outside of the airplane.
Yep. What's up, neighbors?
Yeah, if you could show it to the kids someday, they would get a huge kick out of that.
It's pretty cool. I'm going to take this shit deer hunting with me, and I'm going to scout the woods.
Yeah.
Probably from the cabin at some point.
I wonder if that would scare a deer away, though, because to a deer, that's still a lot
At 400
noise.
feet, they're not going to hear it.
I guess.
The problem might be that I might not be able to see them at that height either. At 400 feet, you don't hear a thing.
Yeah, you'd almost have to be at about treetop height like that. You pick up something big enough on the ground where you can see them. Too bad you didn't have infrared out there. Because during deer hunting season, it's cold outside and deer are warm.
It also needs missiles.
You're gonna need some more lifting horsepower for that.
I've seen people do experiments on YouTube with these. This thing will lift about 2 pounds.
Really?
Yep.
That's an awful lot of weight.
Probably also consumes battery.
Well, yeah.
But I saw a guy lift. Here we are. It's watching us. It's watching you,
Is
Smiley.
that a still photo, or is that a video that you're doing?
No, when you find something you want to focus on, you just hit the screen, and then it's probably one of its biggest weaknesses. It does autofocus, but sometimes the thing you really want to zoom in on and be crystal clear,
It's looking at something else.
you got to point it out. Otherwise, you'll get blurry video sometimes.
That's like the autofocus on my big digital SLR. You point it and you push the autofocus button, and it's looking at something just to the right that's like 3 feet behind it. And then the lens just starts sliding in and out, and it can't tell what it's looking at. That is so cool, man. So smooth.
Maximum flight altitude reached.
Yeah, I had those
mile to go and get those.
fucking styrofoam airplanes you put together and throw. Or the balsam wood.
Yeah, exactly.
You should go inside, Smiley. Come on. Let's go, buddy. Smiley, come on. Let's go. Come on. You know. Don't want him out here when I land it. He might eat it.
See if I can get a still picture. I've been doing all video.
Yeah, it's a cool toy. I like it. I'm glad I finally popped for one. It's a cool non-gun toy. It's like I could have bought a really nice gun, but...
Yeah, it's more fun. You got enough guns.
Exactly. I mean, look at that shit. It practically looks like a still picture.
Is that a live picture
That's
right
live
now?
video, yep.
Wow, man, that's cool. Oh, hey, you can even pick out the cars coming down the street.
Yep.
Wow.
I could definitely fly this to your house from here. I would probably take the street route just so I don't get lost.
so you don't have to go over the hill.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
But I could so do it.
Someday I'll go stand out in the driveway to make sure it shows up where it's supposed to.
We will have to do that.
I'll put on my
that'll
my
be like
neon
a
bike riding shirt so you can pick me out.
that'll be like a test for Ed to make sure I can actually fly this thing. I think I'm pretty good at it. Or you don't have to be a genius to do it.
The hippie people down the street will be shitting your pants when that thing comes flying by. Oh my God, the big government is here.
I should fly it by at like about 30 or 40 feet.
Yeah. And then right when you get to like their creepy garage door, have it like stop and like turn and like tilt down and look at it.
And what's really nice about this neighborhood is almost everything is buried. There are some exceptions, but...
Yeah, you're not going to hit a power line.
Just as I was saying that, I look over there, I see wires in the air.
That's the street, because we come through here and we go over there and ride. That's that one last part of Boltman that's actually not in the city limits. So there's, if you notice when you go up there, well, you don't, but it's a road. There's no curb and gutter.
Yeah.
That's one little chunk that's not in the city of Madison.
Low battery warning.
So, yep, battery's at about 30%.
All right. Well, when you're gonna land it, tell me. You gonna do that soon or? Not?
Yeah, we'll try the auto land, see how it does.
Right, hold on. Let me know when you're gonna.
All right, I'm gonna push the button.
All right.
Landing.
Hush. I just realized I didn't hover at 10 meters. It's probably going to be off here. Yep, it's way off. So,
Stop
we're
landing.
going to manually land it. at 13 feet. Doesn't look like 13 feet, but probably is. And that's all she wrote.
Nice. I like that. That's super cool. And now that I found a copy of Windows Movie Maker that actually works, I'll string it together and show it to the kids. And if you want, I'll send it.